So I'm not sure if I'm able to stream this part of this demo. I'll try and skip it. It's basically Keanu Reeves talking about the Matrix and the ideas behind making things so realistic that you couldn't tell the difference between fantasy and reality.
Like many of you, I work with computers.
Alright, it doesn't look like I can skip this, so keep in mind that everything that you're looking at here is not real. It's running in Unreal Engine 5.
We are in the choices we make, the worlds we build. They also confront us with questions about why we want to choose this over that, why we want to make X instead of Y. Where do ideas of who we are and what we want even come from?
You take the red pill, and I show you how to...
So once we get through all of this, I'll get to the part I was on my first video running on the Xbox Series S.
How do you define real?
And I'll disconnect the camera, fly through the city. I'll see if there's any differences. I'm looking for differences in resolution, obviously, but maybe some graphical effects that didn't carry over to the S will be in the PlayStation 5 version of this demo, and by default, the Xbox Series X as well.
Hi, I'm Keanu Reeves. Over 20 years ago, I first played the character Thomas Anderson in the Matrix trilogy. Those films pioneered digital cinema with shots like bullet time. Back then, we talked a lot about where the digital age might take cinema and narrative. In an industry where actors have tried to remain...
It's pretty cool how they can put him back into the film.
We wondered about digital
Look at that.
Could become immortal.
Hi, I'm Carrie-Anne Moss, and I played Trinity in the Matrix films. 20 years ago, we asked ourselves how long it would be before faces...
Now, you're supposed to, I guess, try and discern who is real and who is fake.
What would identity mean in a completely digital world?
And what would reality mean?
So they're both character models in Unreal Engine 5.
Real as our own.
What just happened?
Yeah, this is what they wanted. They said they were fine with yours.
Alright, so this is running in Unreal Engine 5. This is not the actors. This is all digital.
Who said?
The marketing people.
Marketing? I thought we were supposed to have total creative control.
Welcome to the Matrix.
It is absolutely eerie. If you really, really concentrate and watch their lips, sometimes you can see a bit of something being off, and you can kind of connect that it isn't real, but it's so eerie.
The hell are you doing back there?
Sorry, I was told this is a sim preparing me to fight the system.
Right on. You know about this.
It's all supposed to be...
As far as the differences between this and the Series S, I'm noticing it's a lot cleaner. On the S, I noticed some edges around the characters. Everything looks much cleaner here. But I'll know for sure once I get into the actual gameplay that lets me disconnect the camera and float around. This is sort of an on-rails shooter section, but still really cool. You can tell you can see that they're not as detailed as the main characters, but still, look at that.
Keep them off us. You drive. I'll shoot.
Oh man, this is insane. I'll tell you right off the bat, the DualSense controller, it's not using haptics, but the rumble motors in the DualSense are just much better than the ones in the Xbox Series S and X.
Dodge this.
And it works much better. Ooh! That was something I didn't experience in the Xbox Series S demo when I tested it. Probably because I was just more focused on shooting all these cars and not letting any agents jump to our vehicle. Like this.
Trinity? They're on the car. Who's the roof? My pleasure. Sorry, boys. Of course they have a helicopter.
Yeah, everything just looks much smoother on the PlayStation 5.
Hang on.
A lot more overhead compared to the Series S. But the fact that this engine runs on the Series S for $299, you're definitely going to get your money's worth when it comes to future titles. Oh my God, this is amazing.
Just don't give up.
A lot more particle effects I noticed as well compared to the Xbox Series S version, but not, I mean, it's still super impressive. Again, the Series X was probably the same as this. Oh. So flicking the right stick left and right for aiming. Over to this car, over to the cab, back to that car, over to the right, in the middle, over to the left. This is just absolutely amazing.
Hold steady. Hell yeah! What are you doing?
Time to blow this box down.
The Carrie-Ann Moss character model is eerie. That actually looked a lot cleaner as well compared to the Xbox Series S. But still, again, the fact that it ran on the Series S is incredible to me. Alright, after this is where I began my Series S video, which is when you get access to the camera and we're able to fly around. So I'll do exactly what I did in that video, and I'll look for any differences that I can spot once we get to that point. So they're going to go through some of the highlights of the engine here. Mass AI crowd and traffic system. You see all the different objects in the world. Automatic open world streaming. I don't know this, but I'm thinking that super fast SSD in the PlayStation 5 is going to come in very handy when it comes to this type of engine. So there we have the night and all the lights and the reflection, and we can switch to day for the lights and the reflection, nighttime, daytime, virtual geometry, there we go. Again, I have no idea what any of this is. It just looks cool. Apart from just a cursory knowledge of it all. Temporal super resolution. So you really can't see that when I hit the X button, but things get a little bit shimmery. You can see each individual pixel. Procedural oral generation. Audio generation, excuse me. Metahuman. Alright. So this is photorealistic right here, this part. So it does look a little cleaner, actually, than the Series S. Obviously, we're running on a PlayStation 5. So what we'll do is we'll walk around, and I think we'll go to the fly, and we'll take it up. Take a look around. I will say that I do notice that everything just looks a little cleaner on the PlayStation 5 compared to the Series S. Let's fly around a bit. Look at the ray tracing there and the reflections. What is amazing to me is that, yes, it does look better on the PlayStation 5, but this engine in general can scale to something like the Xbox Series S and still look good. And you don't need to go big this generation when it comes to the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 5. If you have a Series S, conceivably for a while, it's going to be able to hang in there. However, it does look better on the PlayStation 5. Look at this. They're just going to fly right over the top and then dive bomb down into the city. Look at that. Are you kidding? Oh, man. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Take a look at the lighting on the inside of the building. Again, I said this in the video with the Xbox Series S. A Superman game. Oh man, do I want to be Superman in this world. Look at the lighting and the reflections. Let's go to street level. And what we'll do is we'll go for a ride like we did in the first video. The cars control very well. Much better than I think most games like Grand Theft Auto. Very precise. Look at that lighting. Oh. We'll do some of this. Not good, huh? There's some deformation. And it looks like I'm stuck on this pole. So let's get the hell out. And just like I said in the Xbox Series S video, I am glad that they allowed females to look a little bit female in this game. Always appreciated. And let's go flying. Hold down R1 speeds up the flight. Let's go up the side of this building here. I mean, it does not get any more amazing than that, does it? Absolutely, absolutely incredible. So the difference is the graphical fidelity is much better on the PlayStation 5 compared to the Xbox Series S. I'm noticing some better graphical effects, like the lighting is a bit better. Street level things look more wet, like the asphalt and the pavement. Some of the texture work looks a little bit better. But of course, again, this is scaling on something like the Series S compared to the PlayStation 5. Take a look at the traffic off in the distance and the fact that we can just dive right down like we're flying, coming down to street level, and pull it up. Look at that. Look at those reflections. Look at zero popping. Look at the speed. Listen to my phone go off. Absolutely incredible. Unreal Engine 5. Unbelievable. All right. This is the part where I say, please like and subscribe. Maybe share this video out on your favorite social media platform of choice. It helps me grow the channel. At the very least, hit the like button. Small channel getting larger and larger. And over time, we will refine how we do things here. But we'll always have an appreciation for those wow moments in gaming. And this is absolutely one of them. Unreal Engine 5, PS5.